You know, the ones that can tell you with absolute certainty the effect that your policies are having in the country that you're in charge of, the people in that country, and I'm serious. And when you get a visiting dignitary like the President of the United States come over, it's often quite amusing to watch the Prime Minister of your country squirm in his seat because he's being met with several home truths he can't really do anything else but not be very honest about. Let's have a look at three things in particular. Free speech in this country. We know from people that have been arrested, Lucy Connolly springs to mind straight away, that there is no such thing as free speech in this country. In fact, just for making a suggestion or a word or a couple of words, making up a phrase, you could end up getting arrested for it. That's not free speech, that's tyranny. Listen to this.
Important to free speech today.
Well, free speech is very important. I don't know if you're referring to any place in particular. Perhaps they are, but
we've had free speech for a very, very long time here, so we're very proud about that.
And then, of course, there's our capital city, once the proud capital city of London. And we know that trying to gain access to the place anymore is very, very difficult because no matter which way round you turn in a vehicle, you're charged an amount of money for access via a tunnel, a bridge, a main road. And once you get in there, how easy is it to navigate round? How safe is it? What's the population like? What's the crime level like? Is anything being done about it? Like giving visitors bikes so they can go around nicking mobile phones. And the arrogance and the dishonesty of the mayor in charge. Absolute disaster. But the mainstream media, the mainstream politic in this country won't have you believe that. Listen.
Will you visit London during the state visit?
I will. I'm not a fan of your mayor.
Why not?
I think he's done a terrible job, the mayor of London. But the nasty person, I think he's done. I think he's
a friend of mine, actually.
No, I think he's done a terrible job. But I would certainly visit London. Yeah.
Of course, what really gets us, what really bites, is the amount of money that they try and take away from people in the form of tax. Can you imagine working on the land your whole life, and then you get to the point you're either going to be 6 foot under yourself or too ill or too old to do it anymore, and you want to pass it to your children? Yeah, that should be the way it should work, but then you end up getting screwed over with yet more tax.
We've got to fix that problem. We can't simply live with that problem, so it's a very different situation.
Well, we ended the estate tax. There is no estate tax on farmers. So when a parent leaves their farm, because again, a lot of these farms, they don't make a lot of money, but it's a way of life, and they love their way of life, and they love that dirt. That dirt is the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. They love it. I mean, they're farmers. They love doing it. They don't know how to do anything else, but they don't want to do anything else.
So that is just three of a whole number of things that are bothering people in this country at the moment that the Prime Minister is in complete denial of. And personally, I have to say it was such a pleasure seeing him sat there squirming his seat when these things were put in front of him and he was confronted with them. I don't think he knew what to do in any other way but not be totally honest. And in front of the President of the United States, no less. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Here's one of my videos from yesterday for you to catch up with if you've missed them. I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.